The delay from the FDA on the Emergent Solutions plant is impacting countries like South Africa, among others, where vaccine administration into arms has been slow. A development described by Deputy Health Minister Joe Phaahla as having a ripple effect on their ability to dispatch around 2 million doses from the Gqeberha facility. Vaccine production at the Baltimore facility was suspended in April in order to restore confidence in its work after 15 million doses of the J&J vaccine were ruined due to cross-contamination. The FDA announcement could provide clarity on the extent to which the doses shipped abroad are affected.
I've now been told that they are moving that to Friday. And just news that, the exchanges that I got from Johnson & Johnson, we are all watching that very carefully. And we want to know. And I will actually just ask for a patient that let's wait until Friday or early next week, and then we will have a comprehensive picture of what is going on. I will be making my own direct contacts with the FDA and the US-CDC to understand the trends of thinking, at least before Friday. They may or they may not disclose anything, but it doesn't hurt to reach out and ask. I think South Africa is not the only country affected. It's a country that is looking forward to using a lot of Johnson & Johnson.
Hi, everyone.
These were White House officials in April on the possible impact of the contamination on U.S. distribution of vaccines.
The next step with Johnson & Johnson is for the FDA to meet and determine what the considerations are for the path forward. As we look at our own preparedness here, we have ordered enough supply to ensure we can meet the demand by the end of May, and enough supply to vaccinate every adult American by the end of July without Johnson & Johnson.
In terms of Johnson & Johnson and the Baltimore facility, as we've talked about, Josh, this is a process between the FDA and the companies, and we expect J&J to work through this with the FDA. Our vaccination program was never built on one vaccine. We have plenty of vaccine supply of Pfizer and Moderna. There are tens of millions of doses already out in the country of Moderna and Pfizer ready to be administered.
The Wall Street Journal reported last week that as part of an arrangement to get the plant online, the US and J&J had tentatively agreed that about 60 million doses of the vaccine made at the Baltimore plant would be cleared for use either in the United States or other countries. The SABC has reached out to both the FDA and Johnson & Johnson for clarity on a timeline of any forthcoming announcement, but has not yet heard back. A statement, though, from the pharmaceutical giant in March did indicate that their quality control process identified one batch of drug substance that did not meet quality standards at the Emergent BioSolutions plant in Baltimore, a site that at the time was not authorized to manufacture drug substances for their COVID-19 vaccine. The statement says this batch was never advanced to the filling and finishing stages of the manufacturing process, so it remains unclear how, if at all, the doses sitting in Gqeberha might have been affected. Sherwin Briceby's SABC News, New York.